Hi guys, welcome to Milky Singh Academy. This is Jaskirat Singh here. In this video, we are going to learn about how to create Google Forms and online quizzes in mobile. So for the latest updates, do subscribe my channel, press the bell icon so you will get the notification whenever I upload any video. So without wasting any time, let's get into this thing, how to create Google Form and online quizzes. So guys, in order to create Google Forms, you have to open up your mobile browser. So I'm using Google Chrome here, but you can use any browser that you like. So just open it up. I'm clicking on Google Chrome. So in the search, just type in Google Forms. So it will give you these results here in the search window. So you can see that Google Forms free online service. So this is the official link for creating Google Forms. But guys, in order to create Google Forms, you must make sure that you logged into your official Gmail account. So I'm using this Milky Singh 8011@gmail.com. So why I'm showing you this, because whatever Google Forms you are creating, they will automatically save into your Google Drive that is associated with this Gmail account. So make sure that you use the same email ID in which you are creating your Google Forms. So doing that, so just type in the, so we have this result here. So just click on this link here, and it will take you to the official website of creating Google Forms. So we are creating personal Google Forms here. So just click on go to Google Forms, and it will open up the website to create Google Forms. So here it is. So I will be covering everything that you need to create a stunning and beautiful online quiz or online Google Form. So guys, if you are creating Google Forms in mobile application, so all the tools or menus are a little bit different. They are arranged at different positions in mobile application. So if you compare it with the desktop web browser. So coming to our first menu here, that is our hovering tool menu. So that is on the bottom of your screen above the home button. So the first option is our plus sign. So if you click on this plus sign, it will add a new question. So the new question is always added to the question that is above it. So for example, this is our question number 1. So the question number 2 is always going to add at the question number 2. So it will be added below the question number 2. Coming to our next option, that is our this import question types. So if you click on that, it will ask you to import some previous form that you have created. So if you are creating a first Google Form, so you will not get this kind of option here. So I have created some other previously forms here. That is why it is showing up here. So it is for importing questions. So if you have previously some questions in Google Forms, so you can import some questions from there. So that is the function of this button here. Next is text. So if you want to add only text into your Google Form, no questions, so you can also add text here. And coming to our next question, next type of option is our picture. So if you want to add a picture here, so you can insert a picture by uploading it or through camera, or so allow it, or by URL or photos. So there are a lot of options from Google Drive or Google image search. So you can use all kind of options here to add a image into your Google Form or your online quiz here. So I'm clicking on this arrow button here, or just click on. So that is for how you can add a picture. So next option is for video. So same thing goes to this video. You can add a video into your Google Form. So if you are providing a demonstration for something, you can also add a URL here. So uniform resource locator, if you want to give it a link from your Google Drive or from any location, so you can paste the link here. So next and last option is to add a section. So currently we have one section. If I click on this double equal to sign here, it will add a new section into my this Google Form here. So here you can see this is our section 1 of 2, and this is section 2 of 2. So these are all the option in the hovering menu. So if you are adding questions, so it will be always be there at the bottom of this screen. So guys, that is all for our hovering menu here. So we can add a question, import questions, we can add a text or picture or video. We can also add a section from our hovering menu. So coming to our next type of options that you can see in the question itself. So the first type of option you can see is a copy. So if you click on it, it will copy the same question to the question that is below it. So if I click on copy, it will copy the same question, this untitled question, to the untitled questions. So but I will show you how to make a quiz with the real questions. So this is the function of a copy. And next is the delete. So if you click on it, it will delete the question. And next option is for required. So if you make it to the right, it will make it required. So required means that it is compulsory question, so user cannot skip this question or try to skip it. The Google form will not be submitted. So at the last we have this three dotted button here. In the three dotted button we have a description. So if you want to add a description to your question, you can add it from here. Or the next option is to go to section based on answer. So this is very useful if you are having a kind of a questions that you want a user input yes or no, or if they want to click on no, and you will take them to the next section. So this option is for that. So go to section based on answer. So for example, a user selects no, so you will take them to the section number 5, so where they can fill their information. So at the last we have shuffle option order. So if you click on it, it will shuffle the answers, or sorry, options in your question. So that is all for the options that we have in our question itself. So coming to our next part of this Google form is that a type of questions. So before explaining the types of question, let me give it a title of this Google form. So I'm writing types of questions. So this is how you can add a title to your Google form. So it will be added here in the Google form. So types of questions. So in Google form there are 11 types of questions that you can add into your form. So first one is, if you click on this question here, so by default a multiple choice question is added here. So why multiple choice question? Because it is widely used type of question in Google Forms. So if you click on this drop down menu here, it will show you all the types of question here: short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid, and date and time. So these are total 11 types of question. So coming to our first type of question, that is a short answer. So short answers are like if you are prompting the users to type in the short answer, for example name. So name is a short type of question. So and I'm making it required. Just drag this button to the right, so it will make it required. So to add a question, so as I told you in the starting of video, so just click on this plus button. A question will be added to the below the first question. So next type of question is our paragraph type of question. So if you are letting the user to type in, they can add, users can add as many as long text here in this paragraph type of question. So I'm writing address here. So address is quite a long text, so you can use paragraph type of question. So I'm also making it required. So adding a next question, just click on this plus button. So next type of question is our multiple choice question. So as you know that multiple choice question is, we have multiple options, so users can select only one option from the given option. So I'm writing here, what is the capital of India? So you can write any type of question in multiple choice of questions. And guys, you can add as many as long questions here. So if you want to write a paragraph and users have to select answers from that particular paragraph, so you can write in as many as long text here in this question. So I'm writing in the options. So for example, I'm writing Delhi as a option. So second option, just click on the here button here. So Delhi. So I'm writing the next type of option here, Chandigarh, and third option like Haryana, and last one is, but you can add as many as options here, Haryana or So we have next option is Punjab. And guys, you can also add pictures here. Just click on this picture button, so you can upload a picture from camera, URL. So you have a lot of options here. So this is our multiple choice question, and you can also add a description here. Just click on description. So here description is I'm writing here, choose the capital. So you can make your description as short you can. So this is about the description. So coming to our next type of question, just click on this plus button and a question will be added. So here just click on this drop down menu here, and we have checkboxes. So in checkboxes you can so the difference between multiple choice question and checkbox is that user can select as many as options in checkboxes. So for example, I'm writing what is your favorite color. So favorite color, so user can have multiple favorite colors. For example, they can have red as a favorite color, or green. You can also add green here. So user can select many options from here. So I'm writing white. So this is how you can add a checkbox type of question. So I'm also making it required, or you can also add a description, or you can also add a response validation. So I will be covering response validation in a separate video. So it is going to be a complex one, so it needs a different video for that. So coming to our next type of question here, click on plus button, and we have our next type of question is drop down. So drop down is similar to your this multiple choice question here. So drop down, the user will select the options that are below the drop down. So I'm writing the same question here, what is the capital of India. So in the options here, I will write the same options like Delhi and Haryana or Punjab. So this is how you can add options. So it is pretty simple. So I'm also making it required. So this is our drop down type of question. So next one is our next type of question is our file upload. So file upload, so whenever you select this file upload type of question, it will give you this kind of message that files will be uploaded to the form's owner Google Drive. So respondents will be required to sign into the Google when the file upload questions are added to a form. So just click on continue. So whenever you choose this file upload, so it will give you these kind of thing here, that options here. So I'm writing upload your work here. So something similar to this type of question. So allow only specific files. So if you want that a user only upload documents or PDF, just drag this option to the right. So drawing, image, audio. So you can select multiple options here, or you can select only one, and maximum number of files is 1, so you can make it 5 or 10, and maximum file size is 10 MB, but you can add like 100 MB, 1 GB. So it depends upon the storage capacity of your Google Drive. So this is how you can add a file upload type of question. So coming to our next type of question is just click on plus button, and multiple choice of question, like we have linear scale. So linear scale question is used in where you want to add a feedback. So it will be labeled as this 1 to 5. So this is the range. So I'm writing how likely you love this video. So something like that. So you want to take a feedback from the students. So 1 to 5. So label option 1. So label option means that whatever label that you want to add here to the left of this number 1 here. So I'm writing very low, or at the second label you can write very high. So very much you can say. I'm also making it required. So this is how you can add a linear type of question here. So click on the plus button and it will add a new question. So you can see this is how a linear type of question works here. So 1 is very low and 5 is very high. So next type of question is our multiple choice grid. So multiple choice grid is very simple. So multiple choice grid is like which things you like, something like that. So it depends upon your types of question, that what kind of question that you want to add. So in the row, so what you like swimming, so I'm writing swimming here. So in the row second, I'm writing studying, so something like that. So when I write studying here, so these are the rows, and in columns you can write yes or no or sometimes, something like that, sometimes. So when you add this, and I'm making it required, so just click on this plus sign, and if I come to this question that we have just added, so you can see the multiple choice grid is something similar to this, and a user here only select one option. So for example, in the swimming they can select yes, no, sometimes, or in studying like no, sometimes, yes, so only one option. And similar to this type of question, we have our multiple checkbox grid here. So checkbox grid and this multiple choice grid is the same, but in checkbox user can select as multiple questions here, so what you like. So I'm writing the same options here. So in the row like swimming, and in the second row I'm writing studying. So just click on this second row, so studying, and in the column 1 I'm writing yes, column 2 no, and column 3 we have sometimes. So it will look same to your this multiple choice grid, but user can select many options. So if I come here, so you can see, so user can select yes, no, sometimes, all the options all together. So this is the difference between multiple choice grid question and multiple checkbox grid. So coming to our second last type of question, that is date. So if you click on date, so date when you submit, so this is like this. So user will add a date, so it will be current date. So this is how you can add a date type of question here. So I'm also making it required. So coming to our last type of question, that is time type of question. So what is time when you submit this form? So time type of question, maybe you required or not. So time you submit this form. So this is a question, and we are selecting here our time. So a time menu will be added here to your question. So this is all type of questions, guys. This is how you can add all the types of questions here. So coming to our next thing, that is how to take a look that how your forms look. So you have to come here to the 3 dotted button here, and if you click on this preview, and it will open up this Google form in another window. So here you can take a look at the preview of your Google form. So here you can see we have added a file upload type of question. That is why we are requiring the user to enter their Google email ID. So we have name, address, what is the capital, what is your favorite color, what is the capital of India. So this is the drop down, and upload your work, how likely you love this video. So we have covered all the types of question, and how to take a look at the preview. So I'm just closing here the preview button here. So coming to other things like how to send this Google form. So just click on this arrow here, this aeroplane type of icon here. So here you have multiple options, like you can email to someone. So you can email also. You can also copy the link. So you can also shorten the link here. So just copy and paste it somewhere like in WhatsApp. Or you can also embedded HTML. So if you want to add this Google form into your website or something like that, so you can send this form from here. And we have other thing like this artistic palette. You can see, so if you click on it, you can choose the header of your Google form. So by default we have some certain you can see pictures here, so you can compare as you like that whatever type of question that you are adding. So for work and school, you have similar options, like if you want to add a book here, or you can also upload a header file from your mobile. So it's pretty simple. So I'm adding this one here, the book picture here. So just click on insert and it will be inserted to your header. And you can also change the theme color. For example, you want to select this dark brown, or you can add other colors, like whatever color that you like. So just to drag here and there, it will be added here. So similarly, background color, so you have only few options here in the background. So this is how. And font style, so you want to playful, formal, decorative. So I'm just sticking with the basic here. So just click on apply and it will be applied to your Google form. So here you can see a header image is added here, and we have also changed the color and font style. I just stick with the basic font style. So coming to our last option, that is this three-dotted button. So if you want to make a copy or want to move to a folder, or you want to delete it, so you can delete it from here. Get pre-filled link, so the option will be selected for the user, or you want to take a printout. So there's a option that add collaborators. So add collaborators is like that you want other people's that they can edit your Google form. So you are working on one big project, that there are other people. So just type in the email ID here, and just click on the email ID and it will be added here. And if you want to type in a message here, just type that message. So I'm just writing here, see this form, and edit it. So collaborators are like they can edit your questions here. So just click on send and it will be sent to this user here, so they can edit this Google form that you have created. So this is how you can add a collaborator into your Google form. Coming to our other options here, so you have help center, report a problem, preferences. So these are the other options here in the three-dotted button. So if you click on the settings here, so if you want to do some certain settings into your Google form, so you can collect email addresses, limit to one response, or edit after submit. So user can edit while they have submitted this form. So you can select any options from here. And I will be covering how to make a quiz, a Google form. So I will be covering in a separate video. So I'm not going to cover it in this video because it is getting too long here. So just click on save, and we have this presentation here. So presentation is we have a show progress bar. So it will add a progress bar in the Google form. If you have multiple sections, so the Google form will display a progress bar at the bottom. And a confirmation message, so that we can add a confirmation message like, thanks, your answers have been submitted. So something like that. So just click on save, and these are the settings that you can do. And after that, just click on send and copy the link and send it to whoever you want to send it this Google form. So this is how you can create amazing and stunning Google forms. So coming to our last part, that is in the mobile application, these are not stored into your web browser. In order to get access of these Google forms, that whatever you are creating, you have to open up your Google Drive. So I'm opening up my Google Drive here. So when you open up your Google Drive, you can see all the files in your Google Drive. So here you can see the Google form that we have just created, types of question. So it will be added to your Google form, Google Drive here. So you can get the access of your Google form from your Google Drive. So and because starting in the video I told you that you must use the same Gmail ID in which you are creating this form. So because the Google form that you are creating will be added to your this Google Drive, so you can get the access of your Google form from here. Just click on it and it will be opened up in the browser window. So from here you can get access, or you can edit your Google form from here. So this is how guys, that how you can edit or create stunning Google forms in mobile. So Thanks a lot for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the like button if you liked my video. See you soon.